Hi, everyone. My name is Santiago Guzman.
Hello, nice to meet you. My name is HUAMAN.
And my name is Luis Vargas Calderon. Today we are going to talk about unusual events and experience we have had. Let's begin. Have you ever had something unusual?
Sometimes I take to myself. That is, I ask questions and answer them.
Will know that I cannot for me everything has been quite like this.
Oh, in my case, I usually represent fictitious conversation between me and my friends, enemies, celebrities you like, or anyone else. It's a lighter word, but I know that in my fictional world, it's a lot of fun.
Have you ever eaten something unusual?
When I was 7 years old, when I traveled to the jungle with my family, they made me taste a word called suri. It was strange because it was no dead, it was not alive, and it was something strange.
I have not had that experience of eating unusual foods, but I remember my mother told me that in the jungle she used to eat different exotic animals such as wild boar, suri, muga, etc.
Uh, when I was 15 years old, when I went on trip Chincha to visit uncle, and there was an area where people ate cat meat, and it sounded very strange. Um, Tom so only asked for chicken.
Have you ever bought something unusual online?
Well, I never bought anything online, but I remember seeing too many weird and unusual things on different internet sites, like a vampire killing kit, windows, chewing gum, underpants, etc.
I remember that on an only page, they were selling a broken and war pants for $1,000.
Yes, about a console, but the product was not delivered and I had to request a refund. Then one week passed and they delivered the product to me.
Have you ever attended an unusual festival?
Of course, when I went to the Mexico with my parents to celebrate the Day of the Dead, it was funny because literally everyone dressed as a school evening worship to the say.
I remember that with my family before the pandemic, we had celebrate the film festival. What we did was to watch most of the movies that we could see there in the cinema. It was a very amazing moment.
I remember that I went on the trip to Spain with my family and participate in the tomatina, which in literally and tomato fight through the streak of Buñol.
Have you ever seen something that surprised you?
Oh, I've seen that really surprised me was the lightning strikes that were present this year. This was a phenomenon that I had never seen before in such a surprising way.
When I went to the beach and sat a dolphin swimming with the people, it surprised me because it was unusual for the beach of Chincha.
I remember that in 2007, a strong earthquake occurred, and it did know what to do because there was a lot of despair on the street. It was sometimes very shocking.
Have you ever met anyone famous? I haven't met anyone famous, but my mother has. One day she was at the airport and there she met a Peruvian national team player. She had been very excited.
Well, when I was restaurant with my partner, we showed the singer Gianmarco in that place, and we asked him for an autograph.
Well, the famous one that I saw meet him was Robert John Downey Jr., the Iron Man actor. I like him a lot. He was very excited and happy.
I think that during the life you come across one or another emotion or weird thing. Well, guys, I have to go to my chores. It's a good conversation.
That show it is good, guys. See you another time.
Okay, see you next time. Thanks.
It was a pleasure. See you soon.